What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Bino.
And I'm Rhea Nixiel.
And we are here to do a review, finally, for Bumblebee.
They're calling an army.
I've seen firsthand, these things really are.
Bumblebee. There is only one way to end this war. You must protect Earth and its people.
Now, before we get started, we also have other channels if you want to check them out, man. You can check out my boy Real Nick Show on his channel. If you're watching it online, he does the same thing I do, movie reviews and so forth.
And if you're on my channel, go check out Rubino's channel. Link down in the description below. There's a lot of top trailer, movie review, trailer react, stuff like that. It's a lot of good stuff.
And we also have Fearbot Gaming. We actually just did a couple of VR games on that. So that was pretty fun. So definitely check that out.
A lot of good stuff over there, too.
And also check out Kid Rubino. I do a lot of kid stuff on there. So
okay.
All right. But yes, we're here to review Bumblebee. I know it's been a minute. It's been a very long time since we did a review, but we're finally here to do it. So, Rio, how did you feel about Bumblebee? Because are you a big Transformers fan?
It depends on what you think about being a big fan.
Yeah.
When the Transformers film franchise first started coming out by Michael Bay and such,
yeah, I
was enjoying it. Then it started going downhill with the introduction of other characters, more human-looking characters, and they felt like it was getting away from the whole Transformers franchise into other things.
Right.
No, other things. They're expanding the franchise was just done badly. It's all that the explosions and the action, the CGI effects more than the actual story.
Right.
Where I felt this movie actually got back to more of the story. The CGI are still really good in a lot of aspects of it. Like the Transformers really cool. The Transformers themselves, Decepticons and Autobots look really cool. I like looking back. Look at Cybertron.
Yes, that was amazing.
I like how these styles go back to more 90s style Transformer styles rather than the high upgraded, massive, modern Transformers from the original movies and stuff, or the remake movies, Michael Bay movies, live action movies. There we go. I really enjoyed this one overall. It was a good, really good story to go along with it. I thought. Setting up to the Transformers film franchise, like a prequel.
Right.
Talking about Bumblebee, how he lost his voice box and all the other stuff, and how he was on Earth before everyone else, all the other Autobots. Yeah. And it was just really good. There's just enough action to be keeping it interacted. It wasn't so over the top like the other Transformers movies. Like no massive explosions. There was occasionally. But
but that's because Michael Bay, that's all he cared about. Well, he cared about story too a little bit, but mostly
he was heavy on the explosions, heavy on the fire.
Make sure everything's exciting.
And there's a lot of exciting story elements, but it was also a lot of action as well. It was like a good balance, good mix in there. I really enjoyed it.
For me, I did like the 80s feel to it. I'm glad they did the whole 80s stuff. 90s feel, whatever. The only problem I did have with it was I kind of felt like they were pushing it a little bit too much sometimes, because it'd be like, this is the 80s. Like, there was a couple times I kind of felt like they wanted to make sure this felt like 80s. I didn't feel like, I felt like it was the 80s, but I felt like they were trying to push it to the point where...
Too much. Rather than just like a single thing here or there saying, oh yeah, this is the time, it was like heavy 80s, heavy 80s. 87.
Like the whole teenage girls being mean to, what's her face?
That's the thing nowadays, too.
Yeah,
but... There's bullies all the time.
But still, it was just the way she did it. Oh, your father died. Oh, did I say that? It was just like, so corny to me.
It wasn't that made me feel 90. It was just her rolling out of bed and grabbing her cassette player, her Walkman.
Yeah.
It was.
They want to give you... Man, there was a bunch of 80s songs in there, too.
That was being Rickrolled, though. That was a more modern meme being put back into that, technically. It wasn't 80. Oh, it was. But...
Another thing I wish they would have did, I know, and this is just a personal... I wanted Bumblebee to talk a little bit more. It was so refreshing to hear Bumblebee talk.
He sounds very stereotypical voice, very
but
placeholder type
but
voice.
I think for me, I've seen Bumblebee not talk for like 3 movies.
Yeah, and I'm used to that now.
But I just want something different and new.
That's his thing. He's talking with his voice, the radio.
Yeah, I know that, but I just give you a little bit more talking and then kill his voice. I knew it was going to happen, but I just wanted a little bit more.
Now, this movie overall follows Bumblebee arriving on Earth after the war on Cybertron, the Autobots losing the war, the rebellion on Cybertron. He's sent to Earth to prepare and make way, ready the humans for the Autobots' arrival. When he established a base camp there, then he called the Autobots over, and then that's when the whole movie started. But he was there. He got there in 87, I think it was.
87, yeah.
Or a little before that, or whatever, around 87, and he was masquerading as a Volkswagen Beetle. Mm-hmm. Well, he got there first. The whole panic, Marine military found him and all that stuff first. He then instantly transformed into a Volkswagen. The girl Charlie found him as in a junkyard. Started fixing it up because in the middle of his fight with the military, he got badly damaged, and of course the Decepticon that was there that he destroyed, that hunted him down, he destroyed him, but he also lost his memory, so he was trapped as a car.
He's pretty much just like a dog.
Much, like in that
movie.
Well, no, he had
he kind of was because you got to remember he's like, who are you? What are you doing here?
I think he was more like a toddler. He was more intelligent than the dog, but he was like following her around. But he's discovering and learning. He wasn't sure exactly what he was.
I kind of felt like a dog because there were a couple times where she was like transform. He would do it, and then like there's times she would hurt. He would pick her up and be like, okay,
dusting her off.
You know, like just caring.
Looks like toddler. It's like, okay, I messed up. Sorry, let me just clean you off here. Oh. She was training him how to hide, transform, and disguise himself when around the people who would abuse him or wasn't sure who he was. And that was a fun little training montage thing that was happening between the two of them.
And one thing I did like, and I know this is going back to the trailer, I'm glad the trailer did not introduce the parents. I'm kind of glad they didn't do it because in the trailer, you don't really in the trailer you don't know too much about her. You don't know that her father passed away from her having to deal with a stepfather, and he wasn't a bad stepfather either. He was
neither of the parents were bad.
Parents are bad, But that's what I loved about the trailer, which is why I'm glad the trailer didn't do that because it made me really want to know about this girl a lot more instead of like seeing in the trailer. You kind of get an idea of what's going to happen. In the movie, you really get to explore her what's I'm looking for? Explore her
life.
Her life and what happened to her and how she's gonna overcome it, and also having to help Bumblebee recover his memory. So I really like that. Of course, there's you find out that she was a Olympic diver.
Yeah,
she was an Olympic diver with her dad, and after she died, she never dived again. And then there was a part of the movie I kind of felt another point that was kind of corny. You could just tell it was going to happen, but apparently Bumblebee it was drowning in the water, and of course
that works.
And that's what I'm trying to figure out. Like,
he's a robot. Do they need to breathe?
Well, no, we're not even. Well, I don't know. Maybe he never was in the water before. Maybe he never had to deal with that much water, even though there was a little river right there and he fell through. I don't think he had to deal with it. But like, he's dying. Well, I don't know if he's dying, but he's like drowning or whatever. And of course, there's like this big old ledge, and you could just tell her, look, she's gonna do a dive. But I didn't think it was gonna be that dramatic. I thought she was just gonna jump in. You could
tell that was gonna be something along those lines would happen. She says, "Oh, I'm afraid to dive." In the beginning of the movie, she got to a cliff. Peer pressure. I can't do it. She walked away. Not being able to dive for her peers and all this stuff. It was like, that's gonna be an issue. That's gonna be a film thing later.
It was so funny because she literally went like.
That's how you're supposed to dive.
Oh no! But she did that extra. No! I thought she was gonna do like a regular dive. She did this whole.
Well, if you're a professional, you're gonna do it right.
You didn't need to do all that. She could have just jumped on in. I would have been cool with that. She
might have messed
was over dramatic with it. I didn't.
She has her skills and her abilities. She's gonna use the damn thing.
But another thing I did like was the
Memo.
Memo. Okay. I like him too, man. He was funny. But I kind of felt like he was just there just to kind of help move the movie along.
Well, it has to have the geeky / serious person and the geek on the. I guess was he be the hot one then?
Who? No.
Limo? He was nerdy, but he took his shirt off and had a six pack and all that. No. I'm just saying. Yeah, she was the nerdy main character. Then he was supposed to be the Megan Fox to his Shia LaBeouf.
No. He was the nerdy character that wanted to go out with her. But of course, she liked the. Well, that was another thing I did like. I was very surprised about. I'm not gonna lie. I'm glad that they didn't make it make the very generic. Ooh, I like this hot guy, but this hot evil girl has him. I kind of glad that they didn't like have it to where throughout the whole movie she's trying to get with him, and then he's trying. I'm glad they didn't do that because it's so very generic. Because there was a part of this thing where he takes off his shirt, she goes, "Oh," I'm just like, "Oh my god." Really, please tell me he's not gonna be through the whole movie. He'll be the asshole. But it's kind of.
I'm
funny.
glad they strayed from that movie formula for a little bit.
And that was kind of funny. And then also, even at the end of the movie, he tries to hold her hand. She was like, we're not there yet. We're not there yet.
Keyword yet.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a possibility.
Yeah.
She's open to it.
Nah, I don't think she is, man.
We're not there yet.
Look, I said friend zone. I said in the movie, I said friend zone for life.
She's like, no. She's not there yet.
No, he's friend zone for life. Unless he becomes super hot and does some weird manly stuff, he friend zone for life. I'm sorry. He friend zone for life. He is.
No, she said yet.
He needs to move on. I mean, come on. You literally put your life on the line for her, and then she goes, not yet. Oh, no, we done. We done. Oh no, it's over. We done. We done.
Then you can leave the Transformer life.
I'm cool with that. It's not worth it. I would like to see a 1986 Transformers where you see them throughout the whole movie on Cybertron and seeing
like a
everything.
prequel.
Just like in the movie. Remember, there's like a Transformers movie, cartoon 96 version of the movie. So.
It would look good seeing like leading up to the events on Cybertron, what caused the war and all that stuff, and seeing a live action version of that. Because I like going to Cybertron in the beginning of the movie or memories and all that stuff. As Bumblebee's trying to remember, I gotta put this down or something. You see Cybertron, everything, all the buildings are big because the Autobots, which are like 10, 20 feet tall, and to us, are normal size there. So they go through a building and running up a ramp to get to a thing so they can take off and all that stuff, or escape pods, and they're like normal size for them, like cars. They're human to a car for us. And seeing like Ravager, I think it was that little dog creature that popped out of his chest.
We only saw him for a few seconds though.
We only saw him for a few seconds, but it was the he actually looked like a dog rather than the other Transformers version, who looked very mechanical and very fake.
It was cool.
It was
cool. Like I said, this movie's average. It's a very average movie. It's not amazing, but I would love to see Cybertron. That's the only reason, one of the main reasons why I really like this movie, because of Cybertron.
Everything I just else like the fact that they went back to nothing as dramatic or as fantastical as the start Transformers franchise was getting. Yeah. Where Transformers, Autobots are everywhere. The world's on the brink of extinction, and they're on everything on war. I like the whole hide in disguise type thing they're going with. Finally, back to.
Cool.
All right.
It's a cool movie.
Anything else to say?
Oh, no, I'm good, man.
I mean, I'd like to thank y'all for watching this video on either one channel you're watching. Definitely go check out the other channels linked down in the description below. A lot of good stuff on those channels.
Hit that like and subscribe button also, man.
Oh, definitely. If you like this, click on the like button, subscribe, and ring that notification bell so you can see other videos that I have coming out. So, I just want to say thank you for watching this episode. Hope to see y'all next time. Bye.
Peace out.